Y'all, what's up? I had to do this video because Clarence did the unthinkable. Clarence must be stopped. And you're probably like, what are you talking about, DK? Well, I'm talking about this. Okay. First of all, let's talk about something real quick. If you don't know, the last real fiasco that we really heard about Clarence and Queen um was that he possibly could have cheated on her, right? And it was a big thing, a big fiasco, whatever, cool, whatever, right? The other day I was just randomly thinking, and y'all let me know this. Which song would Queen not want to hear ever in life? Or every time she heard that song, it's probably not going to be a good impression. Comment the song down below. I'll wait. You're probably right. That's probably exactly the song that I was thinking of, right? I was like, man, if I was Queen, I would never, ever, ever in mother freaking life want to hear this song. Or even if I hear this song, because it's a good song, like I would always have a flashback that I did not want to have. But to be honest, this song is very viral. So what viral song, if you have not thought about it, does Queen may not want to hear ever? Okay, well, this very song, Clarence posted it on his story. And I was like, oh, mother freaking no. Because I wasn't going to even speak on it, bro. I was not going to speak on it, but he is so insensitive. I just had to speak on it. And you might be like, nah, it ain't that serious, sis. But it is, though. So what song am I talking about? I'm talking about the famous bop, 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 bop. Now, you know that's a song that Queen may or may not want to hear right now. Now, she probably don't care, literally, but in the back of my mind, like, if I was Queen, I would care. Like, that'd be the song I would not want to hear. I promise you. Now, why wouldn't she want to hear this song, you may ask? Because don't you remember the story that came out? That how he was allegedly in the room on the yacht, with this yacht, with some random girl, calling one girl to the room that shaded him and allegedly possibly exposed him, allegedly. And he was D'ing down some other chick on the bottom of the boat. And he was like, she and the girl, her analogy, she kept saying he had that girl like this. Pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh no. So forever, that's the song that came out after I heard that situation of what happened. So every time I hear that song, I think about some dude just grabbing this chick up and pop, pop, pop. And shoot, females probably feel the same way. When you hear this song, don't you want to do to grab you like that and do you like that? Yeah. But literally, Queen is having to think about that every time she hears this song, I'm sure. Because whether or not it's true or not that he had some girl in the room and trying to call another girl to bop, 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 bop. Like, I would not want to hear that. I would not want to be reminded of that. So, I'm watching Clarence's story, bro. And not that the song has anything to do with what he posted. Because I think he like posted some shoes or something. Or a counter. Or a closet. I don't even know what he posted. But it had nothing to do with the song. Because if he was talking about the song, he would have had Queen bent over a countertop or something like that. But he literally just had like some shoes or something. I don't even remember exactly what was on the story. But I remember he had played the song. Pop, 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 pop. Now you mother freaking know he was wrong for that. Now if y'all say he wasn't wrong for that song, I don't really know what to tell you. Because to me, it would sound like he was having some flashback. It would sound like he... Man, technical difficulties. That sucks. Okay, but it sounded like to me he was having flashbacks. He wanted to try that the thizzle again, and he ain't done. Like, what is we posting this for? If your girl and you is not on the video, which you may post them together now, but if y'all not on the video to this song, why are you posting this song? Now I know why I posted it. Where I posted it, like I literally was being managed, okay, and posting this song. Like this song is a very managed song. Queen was not in the video. If to me, I'm not gonna cap. I do see some friction between them since the incident, but it's very light, if I say that. And this can be normal in some couples situation. But if you don't know, allegedly they were having a little bit of conflict before the incident came out. And then the incident came out. They went on a vacation, had a good time, allegedly sucked some toes or whatever. And then, they came back. And then they moved into their new house. But to me, it's giving, like we're going to work it out, thug it out or whatever. But it's also giving me on the other side, like those old feelings are kind of coming back to the surface, if you know what I mean. I can't really speak on what I'm talking about, but I feel like things are gotten real, or they about to get real, or they really getting like serious over there. But anyway, so it'd be only obvious that he would be back to his old ways of thinking if he had in the past cheated before or stepped out on the relationship. Because to me, him wanting to go to the AMP party was indication, AMP pool party, that he was wanting to see some buns of steals and he wanted to be around beautiful women again. Like that was an indication of that. Because to be honest, if I had been caught up in a scandal, the last thing I would want to be thinking about, talking about is Kai Cenat. Anything to do with Kai Cenat, I would not be around it. But he was reacting to Kai Cenat's videos. He said he was about to pull up to the pool party. I feel like I know why he wasn't going to be pulling up to the pool party. I just posted it on my last clip that did not post here because of technical difficulties. I don't think I'm going to say it. But I feel like I know why he didn't show up. And it's really crazy why he didn't go to the pool party. Like, not because of the scandal, but because of something that's even crazier, in my opinion. So crazy, the fact of he wanted to avoid somebody who was there. And the person allegedly that I feel like he was trying to avoid was not even a person with breasts. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. He probably didn't even want to do it like that. But that's the only reason why I feel like he didn't go. Because he said he overslept. And you'll figure out who it is. Because it probably be the person that you were surprised that even showed up. That's all I'm going to say. Allegedly. But anyway, and that's the person that you should not be avoiding, in my opinion. But in my opinion also, I feel like you should be avoiding that person. Because at the end of the day, you've been avoiding that person. But that's my expertise on me. But anyway, so moving right along, I feel like if you're not trying to bend Queen over the counter or do this and do that, then you shouldn't have been posting that song. If Queen was not in the video, that song is obviously a freaky, risky song. Now, we know him and Queen be getting frisky and risky, like we know that. But at the end of the day, it just must not be frisky enough because Queen had to ask him. They were doing a Q&A or something and on the live. And somehow, I think they was watching an AMP video because, AMP deals with Kai Cenat. And he's loving him some Kai Cenat and people right now at the AMP house. So he reacts to it. And somehow, situation about women, your golden showers, that came up. And she was like, would you ever do that to me? And I think the question caught him off guard. But he was like, I think he was something like, I don't think I would ever do that. Because I have respect for you. But she was something like, well, what if I wanted you to, though, would you? So I feel like he living his fantasies through other people when in fact Queen would be here for all the shenanigans. Like for anything that you want to live out, I feel like Queen would be down for it. So if you just want to pin somebody up and bop, 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 I don't know too many females who don't want to get pinned up and bops. Like pin me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I ain't never got pinned up, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of mad about it. Wait, hold up. Nah, I'm just lying. I did one time. Hold up. Let me stop. Anyway, okay, so, yeah. I found out something about myself I didn't even know. But anyway, so, yeah, like, You can't. No, they want to pin up. I'm tripping. All right, I'm tripping. But yeah, so I feel like if you are out here trying to live out your fantasies allegedly through other people, other women, you can do that same stuff with your woman at home. Like, just let her know what your freaky desires are. But that's the crazy thing. Men don't be wanting to do that because it's like, I have too much respect for you. Like, they feel like the woman at home is to be respected. And so if they do decide to cheat, they're going to really cheat because they just want to live out their nasty, perverted fantasies and then come home to the nice, perfect woman they have at home when you really could have did that with them, and they're not going to think no less of you and think this and that. Like, it is what it is. But anyway, so I just feel like the song was a little bit out of pocket to be playing because I don't even know why, but when I hear that song, I think about what that girl said at the party about how Clarence was pinning that girl up and pop, pop, pop. And I know for a fact, I don't think Clarence will ever pin up Queen, because who does? Most couple men don't be pinning up their women. Now, if you on some 50 Shades of Grey, maybe you might pin up a female, but most dudes don't pin up their girls. Like I said, I ain't really got pinned up. But I'm saying I wouldn't mind getting pinned up. So if you up here hearing that yo dude pinning up some chick and talking about pop, 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 you gonna feel away. I'm just saying, like, she may not feel away because it may or may not have happened. But to me, I feel like low key, she know it could be a possibility. But at the same time, it's like to relive that every time you hear that song, because that song is a viral song. That song is popular. And so every time I hear that song, I don't even know why, but I think about not Clarence in the act, but I think about what the girl was, her story, when she was like, he had that girl up in that room and he had her up like this and he was like, what? Every time I hear that song, like, I think about that scenario. I don't know why, because that ain't my man, that ain't my dude, that ain't my situation. And heck, Clarence is not who I be thinking about at night, just randomly. But every time I hear that song, I think about that. So if I think about that, I know I can't be the only mother freaker who think about that. And I would think Queen had at least think about that at least one time when she heard that mother freaking song. Because she probably like, dang, I ain't getting pinned up like that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, he called her some other chick while he doing the pinning. Oh, that'd be the last song I would want to hear or think about, because that's all that I think about when I hear that song. Now, then I have to change it and reverse it to somebody else in another situation and pertaining to my life that don't have nothing to do with that situation. But when I first heard that song, or when it first came out, that was running through my mind all the time. So I feel like Clarence has no remorse. He's back to his old shenanigans, and he may be even thinking about his old shenanigans very soon, because we already knew that when he went to go to the pool party, in my opinion. But like, it must be stopped. But at the end of the day, I feel like, hey, have fun, because to be honest, I ain't gonna cap to you. Pinning somebody up sounds like a lot of fun, bro. And if that's what you into, I'm not gonna even be mad. I'm not gonna even be mad at you, just to be honest. I can't be mad. But yeah, at the end of the day, y'all let me know, was that song wrong for him to put on his story or anything? Because at least he put it on his story, at least it disappeared. Now, I don't know if he has that song somewhere on his page that's permanent, but I know the story comes and goes for 24 hours. But me hearing that song on his story made me think about that situation. So I feel like that was kind of insensitive. And I feel like he was kind of rubbing something in somebody's face or trying to send a message to somebody. I don't know. And that's what vibes he was giving me. It's like, basically like, are you ready to go? Is it about to go down? Like, you ready for it to go down? But with who though? You know what I'm saying? Or it went down. But with who though? I don't know. So that's just my opinion. That's it. That's all. Let me know if I'm tripping or not down below. Let me know if you ever thought about that situation while listening to that song. Let me know, because wondering minds gotta know. Because I know I can't be the only one. Like, I had nothing to do with that situation, but I thought about it, and I wasn't trying to think about it. I just did.